Start with why. Why? Why? Start with why. This is the question. To be or not to be. I stink, therefore I shower. I think, therefore I'm alive. But why? Start with why. Ask Simon. Simon says, Cynic the cynical. Start with why, Simon Sinek. I say to Simon Starnack's book, start with why. Well, why, Simon Sinek? To start with why. Why? Why start with why? Well, why do that? Why start with sun? Why start with yellow? Why start with naked? Why start with CVS? Why start with a lamp? Why, oh why? Why, Simon Sinek? Cynic, start with why. It's your book, start with why in red. Do you answer the question, start with why, Simon, in the book? Which page? Why page? Oh, I'm sorry. I said what page? I said which page? Oh, I'm sorry. What page, Simon? What page? Start with why, you say. Okay. I have your book, Simon. Simon, I have your book. Why start with why? Why page in the book? Why page? I want to know. I would like to know from you, Simon, a page in this book. Start with why. Why page? Why page? Why page? Well, how page? I would like to turn to why page? How? How turn page? Why how? How why turn page, Simon Sinek? I'm trying to do what you say. Start with fucking why, you say. But how do I do it, Simon? Or DIY? Why again? Do it yourself. It's what you say in here. Just do it yourself, Ronnie, you stupid motherfucker. No, I think you're a stupid motherfucker, Simon Sinek. That somebody paid you to write this. Because I can't ask you a simple question, Simon. What page in your book, where do I turn to? Or when would you suggest is the best time to read about what you're suggesting on what page, where, and when? I don't know. I say what, where, when, sometimes how, and never why. Why is an asshole, and I have one. It's an opinion. And you have a whole book about your personal opinion. You're so opinionated, I can't even ask you. My question begins with what? Because you said you got to start with why. So why? Show up at the why. At 72nd Street, why? Why at the why? Where is the why? Oh, sorry. Start with why. Why? Where? Oh, no. When? No, can't ask it. Well, how? No. Get there as you catch as you can. Because this is why. Because see, Simon, you do this why because you can't handle this book. Because the man looks so tiny there. So you say, why am I so tiny of a little man? Well, I'll tell you why. It's called misogyny and homophobia that dwells within little men like this, that abuse women and abuse men, both. They're misogynistic and homophobic. So here's you are. Why? Here's this. This is narcissistic. Why? How great am I? Why? And here's why you abuse women. Because you see yourself this little. And then you abuse men. Because homophobia and misogyny are linked together. They're bound together. Permanently. That's right. It all comes from men like you, Simon. The men that you're writing to. It's a fiction, right? It's fictional. So no offense, it's got to be a fiction. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. This is a fictional book. It's fictional. It's got to be fictional. Because no leader starts a group of people. Why? Stands up in front of an audience and says, why? It's fiction. I don't even have to read it anymore. Are you going to tell me it's not fiction? Show up somewhere, Simon Sindek. Well, you can email me. I'm not going to tell you where or when. When, what, you can email me. That's the what. You can email me at, DEANOALDO at gmail.com. Why? Because I'm reading your book. Start with why. And I don't want to go to the why. The famous place where all these people show up and talk at some dark place that I wouldn't even know. Why? Because in New York City, it seems like it's always missing on everything I look at. Why? I don't know. Missing. It's missing. But it's always missing. It's left out. It's left out every time. Why? We'll start with the why, but not at the why at 70, whatever street it is. At whatever street it is. Where is that? No, you can't do that. It says start with why, because you're a little man. And you got Little Women with you. Little Women is another book that has to go with Little Men. The Little Women book that you could, it's a book called Little Women. It's because the Little Women is a big book written by a man to talk about how he feels about women because he's misogynistic and homophobic. And that's always been the ruin of everybody. But if you could be happy and gay for a while, then you would know one thing: a gay man is a woman's best friend. Unless they're lesbian. And then they're usually not. Unless you're exceptional enough to have a lesbian couple be your best friends and not a gay guy. Well, I don't know. Why? I don't care. What year is it? Oh, what's the rage about it? What's all the rage? More than 1 million copies sold worldwide. Why worldwide? The acclaimed bestseller for anyone. Anyone. Oh my God, not for everyone, just anyone. Me too. Oh, anyone. That's great. Anyone. Who, oh my God, who wants to inspire others, and anyone who wants or desires, wanting to find someone. Find. Where would you find someone? Where it says wants to find someone. Okay, Simon, you got a problem. Wants to find. Wants to find. Well, where would you look to find them? What you've provided. You said what? What? To inspire others. To find. That's the what. To inspire and to find. It's right here. To inspire, to find. To inspire what? To inspire it where? To inspire it when? It's too bad you write a big fucking book on why, and you forget that why is just an opinion. It has nothing to do with anything. The golden jerk-off circle, golden showers. Oh, you put why in the middle, do you? Oh, you do. Yeah, isn't that terrible? The illustrations even condemn you. You're condemned by your illustrations. An alternative perspective is what? What on out here? No. What is this? It's a target. Okay. You're pretty disgusting, ever who the fuck you people are. This is a work of fiction. Isn't it? Start with why? Yeah. It must be. A little penguin wrote it. You know, penguin, you're copying off of somebody else. Penguin Batman, I guess. Yeah. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. Oh, like Bill Gates and Klaus of World Economic Forum. And I don't know. Who else? Yeah, I don't know. It's fictional, I guess. It must be, right? Isn't this a work of fiction? Oh, New York. 375 Hudson Street. Oh. Why? Why at 375? Why at 90? Why? Limited. Why London? Why? Victoria, Australia? Why South Africa? Why all these places? All of these places, all of our children. Why all my children, all these different places for a publishing company? Why? Why is it registered in London? Why is it Hudson? Why? I ask you, why, Simon Sendek? I ask these places, why? Why is only one in America? I don't know. Are they all in America? Why? Why are they all somewhere else? Why are they all dead? Why three numbers? Why copyright 2009? Why? Why is this the year that Obama became president? Why did the West Wing movie show start at the same time as 9/11? Why? Why they give a big farewell while Biden was in the White House? Why? Why were they guests at the fake White House, not the real one? Why was the West Wing? Because I watched it all the time and never once in my life thought anything about it. But now I ask, why? Why the executive producers and people who were characters on the West Wing and the fake White House that was a real White House somewhere? Why? Where were you? Oh no, only why? Go to trial and only say, why? No attorneys get to ask where. Why does New York Life have group insurance that hires for attorneys for people that work in unions? Why? No questions asked, just why? Why appear before Chief Justice Roberts and say, why, Roberts, am I here? Why are we brought in here? Why? Shut the fuck up, there is no why, you bastard. You wrote a book about why and said nothing about it. Because your lies, a world that doesn't start with, Bird White is a world that doesn't start with why. Oh my God. So now it's a mockery of itself. Well, part one is a world that doesn't start with why. Oh, stupid Ron, if you only looked at this page, first thing we say is, well, whatever you say, all these words, and then all these words. 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 And somewhere it says part one. Oh, here, all these words. All these words right here. See all these words that you wrote, Simon? This is what I think about all these words. Yeah. I'm going to do it. See these words here? These words here. I'm going to rip them out of your fucking book. Because these words don't matter. Now here you go. I'll leave the cover on. Yeah, here you go. So, here you go, Simon. Here's your books. Here's your words there. Well, they're still attached. They are. It's still a little booklet. Just a little add-on in there for proper distribution. So here's your book. Here's your book. I just edited your book for you because you need a good editor. Start with why. Simon Sinek. Part 1, a world that doesn't start with why. Oh, now this is interesting. Start with why because a world that doesn't start with why. Excellent. Now what's this page say? Assume you know. Assume, ass out of you and me. Okay, that's not so good for chapter 1 of part 1. What are you doing, Simon? Do carrots and... Oh, this is really bad. Carrots and sticks. Well, let me see. This is a book of abuse. I can tell that right now. It's a guide to abuse people. It's a guide to be misogynistic and homophobic. I can tell that already. I can. It's fiction, right? Novelty, aka novelty is not innovation. That's true. That couldn't be any truer. Something's a novelty is not innovative. So you must be for novelties. I got a novelty dick over here. Oh, there you go. That's really great. Don't we love it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, I don't want to see it. Purple? I had one of those. No. No thanks. I'm all done with you. Bye-bye. Yeah. See how stupid they are? There's no end to this. There's no end to this until they bomb and blow up something or there's federal troops or something in New York. No, I don't guess so. I'm 61, okay? I have a long time. There's no statute of limitation at all on any of my claims. So they'll get settled one way or the other. So people can continue to be ignorant like this and make fools of themselves and laughing stocks. Maybe they're all dead already or think they're beyond reproach. I don't know. Well, I just ripped these pages out of the stupid book. I'm shredding it to bits. Yeah. What do you think I can do to anybody if I decide to focus on it? How about that oligarch's book over there? I don't know what it says. It's a work of fiction as far as I'm concerned. It's not fact. Carrot and Sticks. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. What kind of book is this? I think about this book. What kind of book is this? How do you write this many words about carrots and sticks? I can't imagine. Carrots and sticks. Really? Oh, now we're on part 2. Part 2 already. An alternative perspective to part 1. A world that doesn't start with why. Part 1 and part 2. So in just a few pages, now we're on to something alternative to this idea. What kind of book is this? The Golden Circle. Part 2, 3. What part 2, 3? 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 now, but part thing 3. Okay, I don't know. All right, I think this doesn't matter, does it? No, this book's far more interesting here if you can get through it. If you can get through this book's really interesting. That doesn't have much to say, it just starts. You just read it. Yep, you just look at it. There's nothing here. To my mother. Ba 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 ba. That's it. And it just starts. starts with 1. 1 detection. And then it just goes all the way through. There's no parts. No. 1, 2. 1, 2. The last one is. Oh, there's 42. 42. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, this is interesting. It's dialogue. It's actually dialogue. Yeah. It is. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well, there you go. Joseph Heller. Hellers. Meaning it belongs to Joseph Heller. Catch 22. It belongs to him. There's this. Oh, wow. Doesn't matter, does it? William Ury, co-author of Getting to Yes. General Chuck Horner, Air Boss, Desert Storm. Mukhtar Lamani, former ambassador, special envoy to Iraq. A portfolio Penguin book. Yeah, well, it's a book, all right. I have it. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Yes, I do. www.startwithwhy.com, simonsinek.com, cover design, base art. I don't know. What do you think? Was I hasty in my judgment? I don't think so. It's a book that makes no sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. From Martin Luther King Jr. to Steve Jobs to the Wright brothers, Start with Why shows that leaders okay. I think I called it out really well. Yes, Simon Sinek, the Cynic, New York Times best-selling author of Leaders Eat Last and Together is Better. Okay. Well, like I said, I think I called it right. I did call it right. I did. Okay. Rosemary Radford Ruther. Sexism, God and God Talk. Towards a Feminist Theology. Karen Kingsbury. All right, we're doing good. Don't forget, how's Sandra Montez doing? My buddy from Union, is she still working there? Maybe I'll take her this thing and she'll sign it for me. All the best to Ron Ward. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Julie Newmar. To Aldo Dino, thanks for everything. Sandra Montez. I'm sure she still works there. I would guess so. Maybe Miguel is signing. Maybe he will. How about Kelly Brown Douglas? Why not? Where's Kelly Brown Douglas? Does she not know me anymore? Would she not speak to me? Is she persona non grata? Why is that? She was with me in Connecticut, in Hartford. She was. She's been around. So is the priest who's not there anymore in New London, who came and went faster than anybody I would know. Runjit, not Ranjit. Runjit Matthews and his father named Matthews. Where's Runjit Matthews and his father? I know them. He was the priest that came and left. Where's he at? Runjit Matthews, not Ranjit. Yo, where's he at? Where's his dad? There's Matthews. So is their name. Where's Ian Douglas, the former bishop of Connecticut. Where's Ian at? Douglas. Not married to Kelly Brown Douglas, is he? I don't know. Where's he at? Where's his children? Where does he live? Where's he live now? Don't I have a right to know? Can I find out where he lives? Am I intruding upon somebody who is a right reverend of the Episcopal Church and had access to all kinds of information about lots of people that I would ask where he is? Does the House of Bishops not know where he is? He taught classes, dropped in on Zoom. Even I spoke to him over Zoom. I don't know where he was. Where is R. William Franklin? Where's all the people I ever traveled with in the Episcopal Church? Don't I have a right to know where they are at this point in time? I went to Mexico, didn't I? I went with them. I went to Los Angeles. I attended a conference out there, Pasadena. I flew. Don't I have a right to know where I was? And it was all with the Episcopal Church. What if they're part of the conspiracy that's harming me? Don't I have a right to find that out? I can see why there's no court fit that you wouldn't want anybody to get into. Because here I am, still here, in this very place. Hey, it doesn't get any better. It only gets worse. It only gets worse. Because here's the presidential calendar. It was printed. Yeah, it is. Right there, this one. Well, here it is. Well, I have more. Yeah, here's the rest. Oh, print them in advance, for 2025, right? Yeah. Here in New York, ready to go. Because Trump wasn't going to be president of the United States, so you'd go to the expense to print these all up in advance because they got the inside fix, right? Clinton and the Clinton Foundation and everything, I guess so. Well, I got them taped up in here. I do, in the bottom of this tube. Yeah, but we'll take them out. We'll do them right now so you can see all the rest. Yep, so you can see. So you know they're real. So you know they're real. Because I have them. Unadulterated. Unadulterated. I even did the bottom. I'm sorry, it might fall out. Sure, I've got everything. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You got nothing. Okay. Here they all are. I don't know. What are you going to do about it? What you going to do about it? Here they all are. Explain this. Yeah. Who prints this stuff all out? Who goes to this expense? Who goes to this expense and why would they do it? Who did this? Here they are. Why do you do this? Who does this? Here's two. These are the same. Here's two, brand new. Right here. They're the same. These two are the same. I've got two of them, brand new. Right here. Had them rolled up. Who does this? I bought these and paid money for them. Who underwrites this? What kind of calendar is this? Who sells this and for what purpose? Huh? For what purpose is this sold? Who sells this? Who sells a calendar like this? Huh? Who does this? Donald Trump doesn't, does he? I don't do it. So who does this? Who sells this calendar? Why? There's nothing on it that tells you. No, there isn't. So, well, what kind of calendar is this? Huh? What kind of I call it my presidential calendar. Presidents, huh? $2025. Well, here we are. September 1st. Yeah. I guess Donald Trump wasn't going to be president, huh? I guess not. I don't know. You tell me. It's the same one as this. on my brown book. It's this one. It's this one here. I keep it around my brown book. Here. And joke that it's my presidential calendar. I've never shown it before. Now's the first time. First time I've done it. Because it's ridiculous at this point. Because it's now September 1st. And I'm still here. That's fine. Oh, here's another one. Same one. So I got 3 like that. Oh, I paid money for these. These weren't free. I saw these and grabbed them up as soon as I saw it. Of course I did. Yes. Because I knew one thing. It's a problem. It's a big problem that I could buy this. It is a big problem. Not for Donald Trump. Nope. Well, that's it. That's it. I've got 3 of these. 4 of them. That's good. And I got the one on my book. Hey, what are you going to do now? What you going to do when the cops come after you? I don't know. What else do I have? Oh, she is part of all this. Trump isn't. I know that. So, well. Here I have it. I have this. Why do I have this? This book weighs 6 pounds. 6 pounds. This book weighs 6 pounds. 6 pounds. This book does. Why? Why? Because it weighs 6 pounds and the paper is really heavy. It's the complete works of Picasso. Be able to identify Picasso's paintings. It is. And I have it. I have this. I do. I bought it at a bookseller. It's in my possession. This is a book worth having. This is why it weighs 6 pounds. This is why it weighs 6 pounds. It's mine. I have it. It's nobody else's but mine. What do you have? I don't think you have anything. This is mine too. Well, go buy one. Go buy one. As far as I know, this is a complete work of fiction. I don't have time to track all this stuff down in here. There's pictures in here. Okay, fine. They're not real pictures. I don't know what they are. I have no idea. But I have the book anyway. So maybe someday. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, War and Peace, Leo Tolstoy. Oh, this is a real book. Oh, this is a book, all right. Oh, yeah, this is quite the book. I joke to people, oh, I'm going to open a studio in Berlin, a brand new studio based on doing this book. I don't guess so. The Mertz in Berlin, they're fucked too. I guess I'd rather stay right here. Then have Europe ignore Washington, D.C. for the 80th anniversary and not come to America. And then they show up in America. I don't know where they are either. No. I don't know. Not seen anybody, but I'm going to go to Europe and find out. What are they going to do? I can travel for 90 days. I'll have the money. What are they going to do to me? Throw me in the Bastille or murder me or something in Europe? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Fine. If they want to murder me in Berlin, go right ahead. Well, maybe I'll just get to Budapest. Well, I don't know. Is Orban going to murder me? Maybe. I don't know. Do you see what a problem you all made for yourselves and your lies? So what did Cynic have to say in the stupid pages I ripped out? Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. No, because it's just nothing. There are leaders and there are those who lead. Leaders hold a position of power or influence. Those who lead inspire us. Lead or lead. Get the lead out. Whether individuals or organizations, we follow those who lead not because we have to, but because we want to. We follow those who led not for them, but for... This is a book for those who want to inspire others and for those who want to find someone to inspire them. Wow! My gosh. Spellbounding, right? It's like a God spell. Okay. All right. Excelente. Sounds like a recipe book. Onion, celery, I don't know, disciples. It sounds like you could make a recipe out of this. I don't know. There you go. 36 minutes. Okay, that's good enough for me. Well, let's do something like I like to do. Because I'll get the eagle and let it claw and bite it in here. The eagle. Ah, claw, my claw. Right here. This damn thing. Right here. Here we go. Staple them together so I don't lose them. So I can keep them together. Right there. Here you go. Staple them. There they go. They're together. Let me put them back in the book. Not that it matters. I won't keep it together. Just because they're not worth reading. Not really. I don't think so. So, yeah. But I'll do this. Yeah, I'll staple them in here. So they stay in. You can figure out how to read them. You can do it. Can't you? Don't ask me why. No. That's not a question you ask. So here it is. You start with why. Oh, here's this. Okay, well, you can still read them. And they're stapled in. Stapled together and stapled in. So you can figure it out, right? Why? I wouldn't imagine why. So there's the rest. Okay, so much for that. Well, we took care of this. This whole thing. That's all done. This is good. Here's this. And where do these come from? The only place I know is where this cup came from, because I got the cup at the same place. This place. Right here. So here's an address. Go there and find out what's there. This is the only address I have. That I got this cup in this box all at the same time as this. Graphic printing, no strand photo lab. www.printit8mart.com. 1435 Nostrand Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11226. 718-282-4462. So you can contact this address and this phone number, this email. You can ask them about them making this cup, because they had this cup too. And they made all of these things. Yeah, so if you want to investigate what's going on, if you care, there's an investigative lead. Okay. Germany. Okay. Alright, put it back in the little box. Just like that. Yeah, we're all set now. Yeah. You know what? I'm not the one. No. I'm not the one. I'm not the one you're looking for, the one you want, the one you desire, the one you hate, the one you envy, the one you loathe, the one that you desire to murder, the one that you want to fuck, the one you want to blow your horn on. I don't know, I'm not the one. Not me. No. I'm not one. Do you think one is important? How important do you think the number one is? Or one? Only 2 songs to listen to, and it's about one that I know of. Only 2 songs about one. Here's the Roku thing right here. Only 2 songs about one that matter. Only 2. Only 2. On YouTube, of course. YouTube. That's all I know to do. And then I'm done. I've had a very busy day today. How about you? How's your day? Sweetie, honey, pie, honey bunny wunny. You my little wootsy tootsie. Well, where's Bam Bam? And let's get in the, Cave Mobile and Fred Flintstone and all that shit. How about Freddy Krueger? Well, how about Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah, how about Sturmer? How about Modi? How about Putin? How about Trump? How about anybody? How about somebody who's alive or not dead? I don't care. So, one. Well, we'll do. This is the only. We'll start here. There's only 2 songs. It has to do with one. Just one. Just 2 to do with one. One. O. O. N. E. Space. I. S. Is. Space. T. H. E. Space. L. O. N. E. L. I. E. S. T. Space. N. U. M. B. It really builds up your eye to hand coordination to look at that screen and push this little thing here and make it move. You really build up your dexterity, Wax on, wax off. Oh my God. Well, what are you gonna do, Ronnie? Nothing much. Not really. Arnold Schwarzenegger's dead. Just cashing in on fake life insurance, I guess. I don't know. Another lie. Another lie. Must all be lies, I guess. Looks like a bunch of lies to me. I guess so. Yeah. You win, everybody. The world's a lie. It's all a lie. We're all dead and have been. I guess for a long time. I guess so. Why not? No, it's not possible. It's not even here. Nope. I guess not. Maybe it's here. Is it here? Maybe this is it. Let's see. Buzz around down. Your voice matters. I don't know. Breaking news. I don't know. Never miss a story. I don't know what that is. Local news. An app, I guess. I don't know. I don't have it. One is the loneliest number that you ever knew. No. 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 That's not the original. It's not. It isn't. It's not. It's not. It isn't. It is not. It's one is the loneliest number that you ever heard before. One is... There's no strings and orchestration like that. No, you don't put that on the radio, on FM radio in the 70s, and you listen to it on the radio, listen to that. That's where I heard it on the radio. You don't do that on the radio, FM. No, you don't. Sorry, everybody. Somebody just stand up and tell the truth. At this point, why don't you get a German Shepherd dog to meet a teacup Chihuahua and a Siamese cat and a Chow Chow giant and curl up with a python snake in the baby's crib in the palace and have it crawl up Modi's ass and fuck Xi Jinping, and I don't care. Go down to South America and go to Machu Picchu and blow up a rocket. I don't really care. Have Elon Musk fly it up your penis instead of urethra. I don't know. It's so stupid, and people are erudite. Erudite, Philistines, Luddites, whatever. Troglodytes. Ugh. I'm just 61 years old and me and lived a life. I'm the one sitting here scorrugating everybody because of this bullshit I see here. This is the medium. This is what I'm relegated to. This is it. What am I to do? It's the world that you all have made. You did it. You're the leaders. You control these things. The United States of America has shares in the IMF, like stocks that are traded. And China has the same thing for the world trade. So what do I need to do to drive those to be nothing? Worthless. Oh, I could do it pretty easily. Well, how much can the shares of IMF be when the United States of America is broke? And Xi Jinping hides in fear and doesn't speak out in the world publicly before anybody. Who can have any confidence in the IMF or world? Nobody. Because the leaders don't speak in places where anybody that was a real investor or had money could ever assess their own credibility. So by definition, they're worthless because there's no such thing as goodwill. So I just did it. They're worthless because they're backed by funds. The United States holds the majority shares in the IMF, and I don't know who holds them in the world. So they're worthless. They're worthless of today. You won't even stand up and speak. Can't go see you anywhere. I wouldn't pay one plug nickel. I wouldn't go for free. Take an airplane and fly it over my house and say, Putin, Modi, Trump meeting in where? It don't matter. They're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I heard Trump was in the Bronx. I talked to my mother, said, you know what? He said the Bronx, but I looked on the map. It's a very big park up there where he's going to be. I'm not going to take my time to go up there and figure out what part of the park he's in. It's a big place. There's no further information. So I'll just stay at home. Yeah, that's what I'll do, Mom. Yeah, we both thought that was a good idea. So I didn't even go. That's as close as he got. Oh, well. Too big of a place for me to go to. I live in New York. It's a long way to go anywhere. I would think he knows that. I guess. I don't really know. I've never met Donald Trump. I've never met any of these people. I did see Jimmy Carter one time. Yep, up by Iowa somewhere. I had a cousin, my cousin's husband. His name is Mike Hedges from Indiana. He was a political kind of person. He and I heard that Jimmy Carter was on the campaign trail. So he and I together, he drove, because I wasn't, we drove somewhere and parked the car and actually stood out on a sidewalk somewhere. And I actually saw a limousine with Jimmy Carter walking beside a limousine in the 70s. So I've seen him in person. That's as close as I could get to a president of the United States. And he's the only one. And he died at 100 when I was in Georgia. Couldn't get out and was laid to rest when I was on a bus and couldn't get out to go pay respects. So who's laughing at who? I don't know. I know Jimmy Carter's real. I don't know about anybody else. And that's the time that matters. It sure is. So, why do the Bushes that are from Connecticut go to the oil country in Texas? That's a good question. Why? Well, get back to Seneca. Why? I don't know why. I'm full of all kinds of questions. I saw Jimmy Carter in Illinois. I did in person, as close as I could get to a president. I haven't seen any of the rest. But Ronald Reagan is the same age as my grandmother. I believe that might be a lie, too. I don't know that he's from there. That'd be a good ruse, I guess, to get me riled up. Maybe he's not from there. I don't know. The Democrats of Chicago did that, I guess. I don't know. Oh, well. I'm a USAKan. I am. And that's a good passport. Good passport. Good passport. What country wouldn't want a USAKan to come and visit? Too far to go anywhere. I'm too scared to fly. Because you all convinced me you're all liars and covering stuff. I'm convinced you all live here in the United States and that something's really bad happened when I wasn't looking. Oh, well, surely God, it's better by now, because they did explode nuclear weapons in south part of this country. I think they did, I guess. I don't know. Oh, well. Well, it's not here. It's nothing but garbage. It's all garbage. Yeah. It is. I think this is real. Right here. This is good. I know this is good. This is good, I believe. Maybe. I'm not sure right now. No, I'm not too sure now. Not now, I'm not. Not now, I'm not. Nope. No good. No good. No good. No sound. No sound. So that's no good, because there's no sound. There's no sound to play, so there's no good. No sound. No sound.
Once you've heard the gospel,
Too late.
and rejected it, you can never be the same. It says when the rich young ruler rejected Christ, he turned away grieved, emotionally disturbed. Because when you reject the claims of Christ, that's a very serious thing. It will be an hour of decision for many of you who receive him today. Your life will never be the same. Your home will never be the same.
No. No. No.
So let's listen carefully and prayerfully today.
No. 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 Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Not like that. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. All this does is demonstrate your level of control that you want to put over people's lives. And you're trying to do it to somebody who has done all the original research and seen so many fucking videos and knows so many things you can't get over on me, and you just won't stop it. Because you've left no way out. You've all left no way out for any reasonable person to be able to have a way out. You've left no off-ramp for me, with respect, to get out, to do anything. You box me right in. My money's taking my money, my Social Security, everything. What the hell do you think I'm going to do? Fight? I'm fighting. I'm winning. I've swamped you all. Everybody. I guess I have you boxed out now. I'm not boxed in. You're out. You're all on the out. Whether you know it or not, you're so far out that you don't know where you are. Because we don't know where you are, and you can't be legitimate if we don't ever see you. That's how it works. Who do people see? Me. At least here. They don't see you. Whoever you are. Doesn't matter. You're not relevant. Period. That's it. You're not relevant. It's not that you're irrelevant. You're not relevant. Nobody's relevant. Nobody. No. You see me on here if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't care. I don't care what you do. Any of you. Doesn't matter. Because this is me and only me. This is it. I don't get paid anything. Nope. I'm not where YouTube is. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the fake land of fakery. I'm in fakery land. Over here, I guess this matters. Oh, well. See you then. What happens with this? I'm afraid. Good luck. I don't know. Money, I bet. Probably wants money. I would guess. Trending news from the last day. That's a real good thing. I don't know what to do. Follow the facts, follow CNN. A commercial. Sorry, commercial. Not interested. Not interested. It's the model you all picked. Even CNN. Who was supposed to be there with Wolf Blitzer when Baghdad was at shock and awe? Too bad Wolf Blitzer and CNN. Dead and everybody. What the hell are you supposed to do? Nothing. Nothing at all. None of it makes sense. Nope, not even that. Nope. It's a waste of time. Waste of everybody's time. We have no time to waste. This is a book. Chicken Soup for the Soul is a book, and now it's a thing. It's ridiculous. Viva music videos. I don't know. Let's see what this is. I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea. How do I get in here? What do I have to do? I don't know. Do not sell or share my personal information. I don't know what this is. It's an app. Save and exit. I don't know. Save and exit. Save and exit what? I can't feel it. Girl, pick up your phone. I can't believe it. I don't know, man. I can feel my spirit slowly leaving. I don't know. I can see myself and I'm not breathing. I don't know. I gotta do that. I don't know. How do I search? I don't know. Up here somewhere. Luke Bryan. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's who I see? Him? That washed up fat fucking fucker is on Vivo? I don't think so. Who would pay to go see that? Look at him. He's disgusting looking. What happened to him? It's stupid as hell. Look at this. This is ridiculous. It's all stupid. I mean, this is ignorant as hell. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how bad it is. Waste of time. Waste of time again. Do you know how much time's been wasted in mine? Away from my work, school, education. Caught up in your mess here in New York, all of you. I deserve to be compensated for this. I do. This is not my life. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not doing this